Hello, it's Diane Hill, transformational coach and energy healer, and welcome to today's training, which is let's talk about makeup. Now, don't think for a moment it is a makeup tutorial. I am definitely not the person to come to for that, but I want to use makeup or the use of makeup as an analogy for something else. So before we get started, let's think about way back when, I don't know whether you remember this product, but there was a product called Hide the Blemish. Who remembers that? I think it was a concealer, definitely around in the 80s, early 90s. And it got me thinking as I was putting my makeup on earlier today about how often, we use makeup to hide things or to look a certain way or to accentuate stuff versus who we are underneath it all. Now listen, I'm not saying don't go and use makeup. I love makeup. I'm talking about us feeling safe to present the version of ourselves underneath it all, underneath the face, the mask, the identity, the illusion versus who we normally put out there to the world. So whilst I was doing my makeup, it quickly moved on to being spiritual. And I thought, okay, spirituality can sometimes feel like a very kind of out there concept that is kind of, maybe it's religious, maybe it's kind of like you have to be this sort of guru, or you have to be like this kind of weird hippie person to be spiritual. And I kind of wanted to bring it in to makeup and identities and what spirituality really is. Now, most of us, whether we wear makeup or not, are going along in life living according to a version of us we think we should be, which has been kind of created as we grew up, as we were learning about the world, and as we've decided who we thought would get the kind of most approval, love, validation, and who we had to be ultimately to stay safe. Now, your subconscious, which is completely in the driving seat, it's all about you staying safe and staying alive and staying, actually surviving. It's not clear whether you're happy or living your best life or reaching your highest potential. And what we don't realize is, as we then go into adulthood, is that we become a version of us versus who we actually are deep down underneath the layers of the makeup, the identity. So what spirituality really is about you coming home to yourself and living in alignment with your truth, who you actually are underneath it all, with the blemishes, with the failures, with the mistakes, with the marks, with the blotchiness. All that stuff that we are hiding underneath is actually who we truly are. So spirituality is about you living in alignment with your essence, with your soul, with your spirit, your authenticity, who you really are underneath the layers of kind of protection and who we're showing out to the world. Now, it's not necessarily an easy journey to do that. And I speak to many women who are interested, who kind of want to open the door, but they're not quite ready. And I'll tell you why they're not quite ready. Because this thing in here, your mind, your subconscious mind, your ego, your identity, who you're presenting out there to the world, that is who you think you should be. So to actually kind of start deconstructing that and kind of taking that big heavy cloak off and actually suddenly coming out to the world of who you actually are is absolutely terrifying to your brain. So, that kind of journey from starting off in your head and then coming down and actually living from who you really are, from your spirit, the truth, your soul, your essence inside, it's a miraculous journey if you're willing to take it, but it's terrifying for your brain. So spirituality is available to everybody, but you have to be ready for it. That's the only way to describe it. I didn't realize the path that I was going on 10 years ago when I kind of got shaken awake. I literally got shook awake. And if you've ever read my book, Authentic, Aligned and Abundant, I tell the story of how I got visibly shaken awake when I was in New York and heard my name 7 times in 24 hours, to the point where I was like, what the hell is actually going on. And, it brings tears to my eyes because I literally have, come home to who I really am. I'm running a beautiful transformational coaching business to teach you how to up level into your truth so you can go and live this beautiful life. And the rest, as I say, is history. It's beautiful. But back to you. So I am doing something really exciting, something brand new. Next week, my free 60-minute masterclass, the 4-step method to create an incredible life you actually want now, is going live. I am giving you the proven strategy that I teach my clients, which was the journey I took myself on 10 years ago in this beautiful free masterclass. You are going to learn this step-by-step method so you too can strip off the mask, strip off the face, strip off the identity, and actually come home to who you really, really are deep down inside, so you can go and create that incredible life you actually want now. The wait list for this incredible masterclass is now open because I don't want you to miss a thing. So when that goes live next Wednesday, you'll be able to get immediate access, okay? You'll be able to choose which times you want. So it's a time that's suitable for you so you can really sit and indulge and, integrate and embed and really start implementing the knowledge that you are going to learn from this 60-minute masterclass. I'm going to put the link in the comments below so you can go and watch it next week. Get on that wait list, and then next week you are going to receive an email from me with the webinar sign-in link so you can go and watch it and go and start and create a beautiful life from who you truly are, deep down inside of who you think who you always were versus who you think you should be, so you can go and live the life that you were always destined to. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go and top up my lippy. Have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon.